consider to be a good friend and a bad friend?
I think good friends know you well enough to know like that there's a certain limit on like your like emotional state and like how you act, because you know there's like people that'll like push the boundaries, and even like when you're like, hey, like relax, like they're still kind of like pushing you and like, you know, pushing your buttons. But like I think a good friend is someone that like will know you well enough to be sensitive to those like things that like you're not too fond of, like those like emotional traits.
I think a bad friend is not really a friend. Like he's just more of an acquaintance and claims to be your friend, but when hard times come, he's not there for you.
I think of a time when you had an experience with a bad friend.
There was this new girl that came to our school, and Olga, she kind of went back and forth between me and the other girl. It kept saying like she would say bad stuff about me, and then she'd go to her and say I would say bad stuff about her, but none of it ever, like we never said any of those things. So me and the other girl never really had a connection, or never really wanted to be friends with each other, because we always thought we were just talking bad about each other. But she just went back and forth and claimed to be there for both of us when she was the one causing all the drama.
At what point do you drop a friend?
I think when the friendship becomes like too toxic and it's affecting you in a negative way.
When you start like acting like them and you know that you shouldn't be acting that way, like you know, you can always have friends that are not believers, but if they're doing things that like you don't really like believe in, or you don't really like, or like their morals, I think if you start like acting like that and you become like more okay with it and like more okay with doing it, then it's like I think you should like stand back a little bit.
I know that we all have tons of friends, probably thousands of followers on social media and in the social media world. But in this series, we're not going to be talking about the hundreds and hundreds of friends that we have. We're going to be talking about the smaller, the few, the 2 or 3 friends that are close to us, and going to be looking at what the Bible has to say about genuine relationships. So talking about what it means to have true friends and to be a true friend to other people. So my prayer is that in this series and the message today, that you're challenged to be a true friend and to get true friends around you.